All right, Sunday Night Football this week. You got an NFC East showdown. It's the Eagles, it's the Cowboys. Yeah, it's not the greatest matchup in the history of football. We know that. The Eagles, though, I still look at them as a team that could have a say in something in the NFC before this year is out. If they get healthy, there's a few things about their team I would say watch out for it. Now, the first thing I want to hit on, they're playing a Cowboys defense that's not good. But it's not like this Eagles offense is anything to write home about. Not yet, at least. And we'll see where it goes. Anybody who's been watching me would tell you I've been very critical of the offense at times. Man, do they make Carson Wentz jamming a lot of 6- and 7-yard throws into tight windows. And, of course, that leads to balls getting tipped or a misplaced ball every now and interceptions and all that. But I'll say this in defense of Carson Wentz. He's the best player on the Philadelphia Eagles football team. He's really good. And sometimes you're going to look crappy when there's a lot of crap around you, okay? It can rub off, all right? So this is where we go inside the numbers, powered by AWS. The Eagles' pass game can be a slog. It really can. But it is improving a bit the last few weeks. Weeks 1 through 3, it was 4.7 yards per pass play. I mean, just, hey, Carson, jam it in there for 4 yards into triple coverage. Now, the last few weeks, 5.4 yards per pass play. So they went from tied for 30th to now 27th. And I hope this continues because, yeah, they have a pretty good short passing game, but if there's never anything down the field to worry about, they won't be able to open it up. And because of the emergence of this guy right here, number 13, Travis Fulgham, it is giving Big 11 Carson Wentz a chance to at least pressure a defense, stretch a defense down the field a little bit this way. Now, this game comes from last Thursday night, Eagles versus the New York Giants, all right? And it's a simple play. But at least it's an example of Philadelphia attacking down the field a little bit more. They're going to run 4 verticals, all right? It's just going to be simple as that. Right up there, okay? But the beauty of the play here is Fulgham, and because the Eagles understand the rules of this cover 3 defense that the New York Giants were playing, they added a little wrinkle to help Fulgham get open. He ends up running just a little bit of like a wheel route or an out and up, right? And the reason he does this is really the genius of the play. The Giants defensive coordinator there, Patrick Graham, really good. How they play cover 3 is, of course, this safety's here in the middle of the field, but they try to stop these seam routes and this with the corners. So, yeah, they're playing cover 3. Their eyes are on the quarterbacks, but when they see 2 go vertical, they try to steal any type of hard throw in that 15 to 20-yard range up the seam. And they use him to do it because they realize the safety, it's going to be hard. If he looks that way, the safety might stop and stay here, and then, bam, that guy's going to be wide open. So what they asked to do is the corners to come in there and steal that play. But within that, they put the safety in a very vulnerable spot. And the safety, who's the curl flat guy and basically just responsible for this area here, okay, yes, that's all fine and dandy, but now he's in a bind because of great game planning by Doug Peterson and Carson Wentz's ability to throw dimes, 15, 20 yards down the field. They ran him on the out so that this corner would take his eyes off of a little bit and make sure he saw that seam and to get him over there to steal it, get him out of the way. And then because of that, now the safety, he'll understand that this is the concept. Once he realizes, okay, he's gone out, he has to be wary of the guy running up the field. It's a match zone. He then, therefore, has to match the guy and play him basically man-to-man, even though it's a zone defense, because they found a typical scheme play on offense that is tough on this scheme of the defense. And within that, yes, you got the safety down here, but now Fulgham has turned up, and now the safety has to turn up and try to cover him one-on-one, and safeties aren't going to be able to cover Travis Fulgham and what he can do at the wide receiver position. Got a little talent for everything. Carson Wentz, a very good thrower of the football, throws him a dime up the sidelines, first down Eagles, and that's just one example of them being more aggressive as of late. I would think against this Cowboys defense, you'll see about as aggressive as a pass game as you've seen all year from this Philadelphia Eagles offense.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.